It's another World Cup match day in Canada with Panama, Croatia in Toronto later on today. But first up, to kick off the day's action, we're in Group K in Houston. Portugal against Uzbekistan. Your commentators, Paul Walker and Glenn Davis.
Well, the road through a World Cup is rarely straight. Sometimes it twists, sometimes it tests, and sometimes it demands an answer. Today in Houston, Group K presents exactly that question. For Portugal, this is about response, a chance to correct a wobble before it comes a worry. The game with DR Congo, a story of possession without penetration, promise without punctuation. They left Paul seek order after disorder. A giant of you experience against this. A fascinating matchup.
Minds of these players running here in this World Cup, and Portugal a heavy favorite against a very upstart.
The head coach of Uzbekistan fight. In everyone's thoughts.
Anthem of Uzbekistan.
And their first time at these finals.
No, they haven't, and listen, they're trying to build something that accelerates the game back in their country. Cristiano Ronaldo in Portugal, it's time for the nervousness and get them off and running in this.
The VAR room for us. Starting with Portugal, and Roberto Martinez is struggling with a minor injury. He is, though, midfield. The other switch sees a teammate, Cristiano Ronaldo. There's a changing goal for three changes. Odil John Hamrabat in. Abuzbek Faizulayev scored. He's also a clubmate of Uzbekistan's in the Turkish Super League. How is this going to pan out, do you think?
I think when they'll like to pick and choose their moments of their game, and then for moments.
Grown stronger since that DR Congo.
So easy to identify here in Houston today, and Uzbekistan losing 3-1, a third place in Group D. Win today, a point for Uzbekistan.
Near Cristiano Ronaldo, you see him gone central.
Mendes, the Champions League winner, in the left back position. 45 places separate the teams in the. Here's Pedro Neto on that stand at the expense of a throw-in.
Yeah, he's the architect. Bruno Fernandes, get him the ball.
So we're looking for the quick start, looking to pull it back. Here's the chance! Oh. Bruno Fernandes sees it deflected. Eventually in by Cancelo.
It's in one shot. You know, they need to get the ball in the box a little bit quicker for the guys in the shooter.
Reach it agonisingly across the front. And it's more than 5 years European Championship finals. Since then, his great rival Lionel Messi is Bruno Fernandes. Greatly received. It's not the at the moment.
One from Bruno Fernandes.
Oh, wonderful block by Uzbekistan. That's a fact.
He's done more cricket today.
Faizulayev on that left-hand side. 5 in red in the middle. Ronaldo! The farewell may be approaching, but the legend is not finished yet. The first player ever to score in 6 different World Cups. Houston rising for a man who's spent a lifetime rising above everyone else. The one, the only, Cristiano Ronaldo.
such a superstar. Here's Bruno Fernandes. A lot of people think they could win the World Cup, Portugal. Superstars everywhere you look. Vega. It gives them a play. Portugal 9 in World Cup finals, which equals you. If he's late my hat.
I think what you could hope for is
the Philippines.
And Amrabatov, fielder.
Now a player who, well, I think it will be a so far at this World Cup. Crowd see him stride back.
He's trying to hide the ball a little bit there with that goalkeeper.
Referee just having a word, string down there, and Ronaldo.
I think this is Ronaldo, but
it's Mendes! And he drills it in! Portugal score again at this World Cup. They have carried the weight of that opening draw. The questions, the frustration.
Only made his debut for the national team in March, and here he is in the World Cup finals. Huge responsibility. Breaks now for Ronaldo with a free kick. He's going to be given to Uzbekistan. Couldn't hit the ball yesterday, Clark. Messi, there was a lot. Placement, Fabio Cannavaro on the corner. It's no surprise when Nuno Mendes. Pedro Neto losing speed there to get back. I mean, he's in the middle of it. That's not a good enough pass. Just needed to be a bit nervous at the start.
that was. I think that's. See it that way.
As the coolest man, the most laid back.
The bench. I thought in the last game, I thought he'd come on and in.
Down the right, Ronaldo through the middle. It's
brilliant. He actually tells the man his wait, I'm going to go wide. Don't too much, it's absolutely buzzing. If you see another replay, that will push on each other.
Going through the the best of it in the end. I think he's on form. He's half touch. It's coming up and the team. And when he talked out now, it's R7. It's going to be the centre of the and tidied up there for Portugal by Vitinha.
Hold on, please.
All right. Just for a crew and for another watch, and the special Anthony and for a friend.
Yeah, they runs a bit.
It's 6 minutes additional. First time he's around the got. He's got him. I'm not sure. This fella just a lot left.
Nazarbayev and beating him with ease, and then we
got that cross because that's what you want.
Shomarod, super stuff, and he's juggled it through box. Neto coming in far side, and the chance comes and goes.
This in Congo.
Although getting his sick touch of the game, and he's on the floor and looking for a.
And the sporting thing Portugal is the fact that they're breaking lines now. They're
for Uzbekistan. It's Cristiano Ronaldo, the biggest gap between. And what a team! Gattuso, Totti, Cristiano Ronaldo. He's done it again. Just felt as though this FIFA World Cup was not quite complete.
Back in that time period with Pelé.
especially after that goal was ruled out for Uzbekistan, you think that they've gone in now. Roberto Martinez will maybe tinker tactically with the side. I doubt personnel will change, but I think he'll be fairly comfortable from this.
They're going to get the 3 points. He'll be chasing the hat.
One or two, especially with underway. Uzbekistan have made Azad Nasrullayev replaced by Haji Akbar Ali Jono. He's benched for this one. Martov putting his on the beaches. 20 goals and 13 assists for Al Nassr. And well, they've still got some way to go yet. Back in 2010, it was only 1-0 at half-time in that game. Coutinho, right. And perhaps a shade unfortunate that he didn't get a start today, because he was the one who really... Ronaldo putting the pressure on Martov, the goalkeeper, who is quick to apologise. Faizalayev, straight at Diogo Costa. Do you know what though? Here, congratulations to him. Would be eliminated. Nuno Mendes swings that in dangerously, but it skids away from Ruben Diaz. A one-club man, Diogo Costa. Gonna miss there from Mozgovoy, gets away from... Now he'll have a pop now. It took a nick on its way. The referee's given a corner.
And Portugal's not...
Uzbekistan that is taken short. Ponce Sound.
Ronaldo defended.
Oh, lovely back heel. They are a team that qualified for the knockout stage in 4 of the last 5.
Portugal. He loves them.
Ronaldo! What a save! What a save. He's picked up an injury for his troubles as well, Ronaldo. Martov quickly off his line to deny him the hat-trick. What a clever free kick. Goal has been really animated just prior to this corner kick. And it's gone in! Well, one of the scruffiest goals yet at this FIFA World Cup. But Portugal raised the score to 4-0. João Felix taking all of the congratulations. Be interested to see who indeed got...
Don't say Sal. Tremendous play. Players jump up quickly.
Well, the 4th goal, incidentally, has been... Mendes's free kick. Ended up quickly across to deal with that.
Ball here today. He's been up and down. He's tackled.
Janjev. And he's gone down clutching his face after a collision with Renato Vega that yields a...
Started off in a big way with Havertz and company.
Hey, can he find Ronaldo? Will come the way of Rafael, who smashes in number 5. From doubt to direction, from setback to statement. We say
he has lived up to the moment from commitment.
Semedo, too high for Ronaldo. They'd love to.
Jumberadov. Boy, when you're doing...
It's the free kick, safely handled. Karimov's here, and we're already... Mendes Trincao! First time wide. Just a bit of a... Semedo is right in the thick of things there. Oh, Ronaldo wants it! And he can't quite find it. Well, the Ronaldo hat-trick was the only thing missing, but in the grand scheme of things, that's a minor detail. Portugal get the win. Eusebio. Rafael Leao on the score sheet. Nuno Mendes and an own goal from Husanov. And Uzbekistan are comfortably beaten, and they are on the brink of elimination. Full time in Houston. Portugal.